On this Friday, some of my favorite people have stopped by the studio. My friends from the Home Pro Show are here to help you with all of your home remodeling needs and to answer some of your questions. So let's get straight over to the host of the show, Clint August. Hi, Clint.
Hey, Heather, how are you? Happy Friday.
And you too. I hope you have something special planned for your wife for Mother's Day.
Thinking about maybe painting, possibly, if I think I'm talented enough. But you know who can help with that, Heather? Have you been into an Ace Hardware, one of the 11 locations, and seen their paint studios? They have remodeled those. They are just awesome.
Yeah, Forest Ranch is the location closest to me, and that's a great store. Great, and the painting section is fantastic. I've been there.
Oh yeah, in all 11 locations. And I'll tell you, we've got Greg Cantor here, my co-host on Saturday mornings on News Radio 600 Kogo, 9 a.m. And he's been in the business for over 30 years with Murray Lampert, build, remodel. Thank you very much. And we've also got Harry Schwartz from the downtown location of Ace Hardware. And Greg, you know, are you noticing that more and more homeowners are starting to take on the task of painting themselves?
Very often, our clients, you know, to try to save money, we'll do a room addition and then they'll handle the painting at the very end. And I know Ace, the studio that you have that's been remodeled, and you have everything needed to do the paint jobs, and I'd like to hear, you know, what it's all about, you know.
Yep, that's right. The 11 Ace Hardware stores in San Diego have all completely remodeled their paint departments, and we now have the paint studio at Ace Hardware. And the two main things, other than a fresh look, is that we have a completely new color palette. So thousands of new colors to choose from that we didn't have at the Ace Hardware stores before.
And those are exclusive colors,
Those
right?
are exclusive colors to the Ace Hardware stores. And we've added a new line of paint from Valspar.
So tell our viewers how they mind their P's when it comes to painting.
Right, so there are 5 P's in painting, and the first 2 P's are really the most important, and that's prepping and patching. And so those are the steps that people usually want to skip, but if you don't prep and patch, then you're not going to get the best result at the end. So prepping, you're going to use a cleaner to clean the walls, a TSP or something similar with a sponge, give the wall a good cleaning, and then the next step is going to be to patch, obviously, and that's if you've got holes or parts of the caulking that need to be replaced. You can use painter's caulk, you can use spackle. There's a new product that is a patch and primer in one. So the patch,
that's pretty cool.
That's correct.
And that's this one right here.
That's correct, from 3M, and the patch doesn't have to be primed before you paint, which normally if you patch with spackle, you want to be sure you prime. Otherwise, when you paint over, you're going to see where that patch mark is.
So wouldn't you say, I mean, you have a lot of products here, and for someone that's going to do it yourself painting, I mean, I think they should have caulking, spackle, maybe pre-mixed filler for drywall, and then these painting kits are great.
Yeah.
You can never have enough rollers.
Exactly. A painting kit is a great way to go. It gives you the roller frame, a couple of roller covers, a good trim brush, which give you a good straight line, and of course a tray. Like I say, you don't want to skip any of the steps. You want to prep, patch, prime if you need to, and then of course paint. And usually you'll need 2 coats of paint.
So paint and paint.
Paint and paint, that's the 4th and 5th piece.
And then you can never have enough of the painter's tape. I mean, that goes a long way.
Painter's tape, you're going to use that to make your straight lines. You're going to use that to keep your drop cloth down, cover the areas that you don't want to paint, whether it's the ceiling or trim or whatever it might be.
And Valspar is a really good paint. I mean, it cleans up with just soap and water, right?
Valspar is a great paint. We have 3 different lines in the Valspar line that we carry in the store. The Valspar Optimus, which is their top of the line, they're all water-based. They all clean up quickly.
And tell us about your paint sale.
Yeah, we have a paint sale next weekend. It's buy one, get one free on the Valspar Optimus and the Carlton Kensington.
All right, we've got Sissy from Scripps Ranch. She contacted us through ApprovedHomePros.com. She writes, what kind of brush is best for latex paint? And is there a brush that's best to help us cut straight lines?
Okay, great. So for latex paint, you want to be sure you use a synthetic bristle, not a natural bristle, because a natural bristle, like your hair, when it gets wet, it's going to get frizzy. So you want to use a synthetic bristle on your brush for a water-based latex. And then for straight lines, a good angled trim brush is going to be great, along with some good painter's tape.
And don't drink before you paint. That's
exactly.
Heather, you put me on the spot. You asked me if I was going to paint for my wife for Mother's Day. So I have to ask you, is your husband going to paint something for you for Mother's Day and maybe get something from Ace Hardware?
Well, if he chooses to do so, I just hope that he's also maybe going to get some flowers or something in there too.
Of course, paint and flowers. Come on.
Yes, Clinton, I'm giving you the same advice because I don't want you to have to paint the inside of the doghouse because that's going to be your new place to live if that's all you end up doing for Mother's
You're probably
Day.
right. You're probably right.
All right, Clinton, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Also, the website approvedhomepros.com. If you haven't had a chance to go there, please do. Our folks at the Home Pro Show have listed all of their approved home pros right here in San Diego County. That means everybody that they know that's licensed and does a great job in every aspect of every home remodeling project you can imagine. I was just on there looking for a window washer the other day because my windows, you can't even see out of them anymore. So approvedhomepros.com is that website. Go on there and find a home pro that works for you.